Assalamualaikum and a very good day. My name is Mohammed Doher from BKG Section 2, Group H. My group and I are going to present the engineering mathematics assignment. For this assignment, we have chosen to make two questions about the triple, integral, and spherical coordinates. The first question is about vector fields, and the second question is about line integral. Right now, my group members will take a place to explain the question that we have chosen.
Today we want to present about vector field. So our question is: figure above demonstrates a paddle wheel position in a field at point P with its axis perpendicular to a plane. Given the vector field f xy equal to 2yi minus 3xj, sketch the vector field and calculate f xyz equal to x minus xy plus z square. Gradient vector field. If f at yz equal to p sine square xy I plus q cos square at zj plus r exponent x k, it represents the velocity of the fluid. Calculate the curl f, which measures the tendency of the paddle wheel to rotate, and divergence f, which to measure the tendency of the fluid to flow out of P.
Assalamualaikum and good evening. My name is Muhammad Amin bin Muhammad Nazri. Number metric B0120101040. Today I'm going to discuss about my question. And my question is sketch the vector field. And my equation is fxy to yi minus 3xj. First, we will put some coordinate. We will put 1, 0, 1, negative 3, 0, 1, 2, 1, negative 1, 0, negative 1, 3, 0, negative 1, and negative 2, negative 1. And we put coordinate into this equation. First, we put coordinate 1, 0 into this equation, and we will get the vector negative 3j. And we will put the answer in this graph. And then we will continue with 1, negative 3 coordinate into this equation, and we will get the answer vector negative 6i minus 3j. And we will plot the graph in here. And then for the rest coordinate, we will use the similar method like 1, 0 and 1, negative 3, and we will get the graph like this. Also, I have done using Wolfram Alpha software to get the vector field using 2y and negative 3s. It's similar with my sketch. To the next question, I will discuss about gradient vector field. This is my formula, and right here is my question. So the question is f xyz equal to x minus xy plus z squared. From here, this equation will differentiate due to each respect x, y, and z. And then we will get the answer delta f x, y, z equal to 1 minus 1i minus xj plus 2zk. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Farhan bin Muhammad Faisal, and my number metric is B0120121179. And for this question, we get f x y z equal p sine power of 2 xyi plus q cos power of 2 xz j and r exponent of x k. So we separate p equal sine power of 2 xy, q power cos power of 2 xz, and r exponent of x. So we different dp per dy and we use a chain rule and we get 2 sine xy minus d per dy sine xy. And we different sine respect to dy, we get 2 sin xy cos xy sine d per dy xy. And the final we get 2x cos xy sin xy. So for dp per dz, we different and we get 0. For different dq per dx, we use a chain rule and we get 2 cos dx times d per dx cos dx. So we different cos respect to dx, and we get 2 cos dx times negative sine dx times d per dx dx, and we get the final negative 2z cos dx sine dx. And for dq per dz, we use a chain rule and we get 2 cos xz times d per dz cos z, and we different cos respect to dz, and we get 2 cos z times negative sine z times d per dz at z. And finally we get negative 2x cos z sine z. And for dr per dx, we different, and we get exponent out of x, and for dr per dy, exponent we get 0.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Syazana Hakim Ismail. Entry number B0120101669. Today I want to present curl F and divergence F. As we can see, the formula we get is dr over dy minus dq over dzi plus dp over dz minus dr over dxj plus dq over dx minus dp over dyk. So from previous presentation, we substitute into the formula and we get the expression. And from the expression, we simplify and get x sin to xx I plus negative exponent x j plus negative 2 sin 2 xx minus x sin 2 xyk. So for division, delta f equal to dp over dx plus dq over dy plus dr over dz. So we get 2y cos xy sin xy plus 0 plus 0. We simplify the expression and we get y sin 2xy. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and good day. My name is Muhammad Syakir Bishar Kamal, and I will be solving the question regarding to triple integral in spherical coordinate. So the question given, the electric field in a dielectric medium with relative permittivity given by ER equal to K0 over R is given by this equation. So the equation given in a spherical coordinate system. So the question is to find the total electrostatic energy stored in the region characterized by this limit. So the given limit is rho is equal from 0 to 2, the phi is 0 to pi over 2, and the theta is from 0 to pi over 2. We wrote it here, the limit. So from there we know that the limit is from the solid is in the first octane, which is x, y, and z is in a positive value. So here I sketch the solid, and here the xy plane region with the 1/4 of sphere in the first octane and the radius in the radius 2, because we state here that the rho is from 0 to 2. So in this subject, the given formula is omega c equals to not omega c, is electrostatic energy is equal to E naught K naught over 2 rho multiplied by E2 and then triple integral of dV. From here we know that the dV is rho squared sin phi d rho d phi d theta, which is we call it as a conversion formula. This is a conversion formula for the triple integral in spherical coordinate, not the cylindrical coordinate. So from the conversion formula, we need to substitute it into the formula given, which is here. So we must know that the third limit is for the rho, the second limit is for the d phi, and the third limit is for the theta. Don't miss the sequence because later on we will mess up the final answer. So for the first step, we need to substitute we need to integrate the rho sign, which is from the rho 2, we integrate rho 2 is equal to rho cube over 3, and we substitute from 0 to 2, and the answer we got here is 8 over 3. After that, the 8 over 3, we need to put it outside the integral. put it outside the integral, and then we need to substitute the sine phi. We know that the sine, if we integrate the sine theta, we get, if we integrate the sine x, we get the negative cos x plus c. So here after that we get negative cos and substitute from 0 to pi over 2. For the cos pi over 2, we get the answer is 0 and cos 0 is equal to 1, and then we get the answer is from 0 minus negative 1, which is bring the value 1. So in the third third step is we need to integrate the theta, which we get 1 d theta. And after we integrate, we get theta and need to substitute from limit 0 to pi over 2. We get the final answer is 8 over 3 multiplied by pi over 2 because theta 0 is 0. So here we get 8 over 3 multiplied by pi over 2. And we get here 4 pi over 3. Here the answer. But that's not the end. We need to bring the 4 pi over 3 in the first term. Need to multiply with 1 over 2 row. And from here we get 2, 1 and 4 is 2. We get 2 pi e naught k naught over 3 row multiplied by e squared. That's all. Thank you.